Oh, I thought the clip meant. I
That
thought
would
the
be
clip meant
helpful.
like, hey, you guys are good to go. See,
Kadilsha,
hey friend,
what's up, homie?
I'm here. We
So
drinking
glad
coffee.
you are here. We are. So here's the thing. I don't like coffee, but I want to like what you like.
Okay.
So what I've had our great friends here at the Victory Cafe is make me a version of your favorite coffee. Because I want to love what you love. So tell me about what are we drinking here? What do you like?
So this is goodness in a cup, first and foremost. I need us
Okay.
to know that, right? Okay. So depending on what the day is, my drink switches. But today we are having a pistachio short cappuccino. So,
Pistachio short cappuccino.
yes.
All
And so
right.
what that means is less milk, right?
Okay.
So I typically like oat milk.
Yep.
It's delicious. And see, I should have told them to put a little sea salt. Like
Yeah.
we have the smoked sea salt. And so when you mix smoked sea salt and pistachio, it's just magical.
Ah.
So that's what we're having today.
All right. Well,
Are you gonna try it first?
We go try it together.
Oh, okay,
we go see what happens
Come
here.
on. Cheers to Corey.
Cheers. Okay, here we go. I should go slow, fast, whatever.
I think you should just sip. It's not hot, sir. It's,
not hot.
okay.
Okay, here we go.
You're gonna survive. Did you like it? What are you thinking?
It's not terrible.
Oh, look at that.
It's not terrible.
Okay.
The first kind of notes kind of hit a little bitter.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, take another sip. I feel like we need another sip. Do you need more sugar?
No,
Is it-
no. It's fine. What is so interesting about this is like people who love coffee, love coffee.
Yeah.
It is like a thing. Like they are serious about
Yeah.
it. Almost like
Yes.
take a lot of pride in like the way they drink their coffee,
Right.
the way they take their coffee,
Yeah.
the things they put in it, and all the notes and flavors. Like, and if you made this for me at your crib, put all your heart, soul
Right.
into it.
Yes.
You bring it out. You feel pride. You are proud
Yes,
of it.
of this cup of
You know what I'm
coffee.
saying? But like, what's the difference between like being proud
Of
and then like
something.
having pride
Yeah.
of about
Ooh,
something?
That's
Like, would it
good.
make you feel some type of way if I was like, yo, this is trash?
No, it wouldn't.
It would.
It wouldn't. But I get that though. Like,
Yeah.
just even the thought of like the difference between being proud of something
Yeah.
and like
Pride.
having pride.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's weird. Like, is it like just a heart posture maybe?
I feel like maybe when being proud of something starts to venture over into like entitlement
Yeah,
or
ooh,
something
that's
like
right,
that, or like this is mine.
Yeah,
Nobody can do it like me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for me, this coffee would not be busting
Yeah.
like it is.
But you know what's funny? We do that though. We get into. It's funny that you use the word entitlement because I feel like recently
All right.
I have experienced, and let me say this: I've processed. Like I've been in this process of unpacking, kind of a moment of pride that you couldn't have told me was pride.
A moment for you? Oh,
But
do tell.
like you couldn't have told me it was pride. I'm just like, what do you mean? At times, I am a very like there's a way of holding space for like exactly how you feel, but then also like what's biblical, right?
Okay.
Because I just think that it's important for us. Sometimes like our faith and our like a biblical perspective makes you feel like you can't feel that way. No, but like this is how the heart
human.
feels, right? Like there's sadness in there and there's like a pain in there. And yes, there will be forgiveness, but like, oh, you hurt me and you hurt me deeply. So a few months back, I was in this weird little space. I'm getting married in 2 months.
No, you're not. Yes, you are.
You know
Come
what
on,
I'm
let me
saying?
see the ring. Let me see the ring.
Oh, wait, hold on.
What? This little thing?
Let me sip my
beautiful.
coffee while you look at my ring.
I love it.
So I'm getting married in 2 months, and I have been thinking of like all the fun ways that I want to, like, we want to make our day, right?
Yeah.
Like make it fun, super traditional in some senses, but then
Yeah.
like untraditional in some,
I
right?
love it.
And one of the things I was thinking about was walking down the aisle.
All right.
And
You go dance instead?
no,
Okay.
No.
That would be fire, though.
friend, no. So I'm thinking about walking down the aisle, and I'm like, and I think for most brides, most of us traditionally, like your father walks you down the aisle. And to me, I think the more I thought about that moment, there's an honor to that. Like there is this like, gosh, your dad walks you down the aisle. He's seen you grow up, like all the things.
Yeah.
And I started to kind of feel like, I don't know that I want my dad to walk me down the aisle. Like,
Ooh, ouch.
I know.
Why?
We're in a safe space.
Let Corey, Claire, or Catherine
I know.
Get
but
to there and be like, Daddy, I don't want you to walk me down the aisle.
I
It ain't gonna be
know,
no way.
I
We
know,
shutting it
I
down
know.
right then and there.
And let me say this, and it's different. Let me say this.
Okay.
I love my dad.
Okay.
Like, I love my dad. My dad and I have a nuanced relationship, right?
Okay.
So my dad was not there. My dad wasn't there when I was coming up.
Okay.
Growing up. And so dad and I really kind of came back into each other's lives when I was about like 14, 15, right? And so we've worked through a lot of things over the years and even like in my young adult years. And so this was one of those moments where I wasn't expecting it, right? Where this sense of like, there's an honor attached to that, like I said before,
Right.
of like a father walking you down the aisle.
Right.
And I'm like, well, I don't think you deserve that. And then I know we're gonna keep. No, I didn't.
I've
I've never.
Yo, you are.
Corey, I've never had this conversation with my dad.
Okay.
Like,
all right.
this was
is
like
just you
me
processing.
unpacking this thing,
Okay.
because legitimately I'm talking to my best friend, I'm talking to my fiance, and I'm like, hey, because these are safe spaces that I can
absolutely.
I can say the thing that I'm really feeling without feeling judged,
Facts.
right?
No, I'm with you.
And I'm like, I know that sounds crazy, y'all, because I love my dad. We have a
Mm-hmm.
great relationship now. And what I realized, which is kind of where I'm coming to in that moment, is that the Lord was reminding me that, like, sometimes when we think about pride, we think of pride in this like big way, like,
Right.
I am a pastor. I must have this parking, or like, just, I don't
Not
know,
the
like
parking.
crazy prideful things that like
Yeah.
we hear about, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, people fall
Call me
in
by
pride.
this name.
Right,
Only
right.
address me as pastor.
Exactly, just crazy different things, and we miss the little moments. I always think of that scripture. It's the little foxes that spoil the vine, but we think of like we forget about the little moments of pride that are massive, that are kind of hidden in these places, right?
Yeah.
And for me, I felt like the Lord was like, there's a sense of entitlement that you're walking in right now. Like, you feel like you're someone that can say, he doesn't deserve to walk me down the aisle. And I was like,
Wow.
and that when I sat with it, I was like, you're right. You're right. What am I going to choose? Am I going to choose? Because if I look at it from a factual perspective, I mean, I guess I can say, Dad, you weren't there. So like, I don't,
Yeah, homie, but as a dad, like, I'm,
Okay.
yeah,
Right.
like, my thing is like, if he wasn't, you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, relationally and throughout your course of your
Yeah.
life, you may not showing up like you want him to, but the truth of the matter is, you wouldn't be here to walk
Right.
down any aisle if it were not for him.
For him.
But continue.
But I agree though. And it's funny because earlier you said, if Corey or Clear would ever come to me, and I know you, I know Corey, Clear, Marla, I've watched y'all's relationship.
Yeah.
These babies have had, dad all along. So like, you can't even fathom that. They wouldn't be able to fathom that.
Right,
And so I think that it is different. But like, I was and still am unpacking that a little bit and all of the layers and the nuances. But at the same time, I think, again, in the Lord saying, hey, that's pride, because you feel like he doesn't deserve that. What are you going to choose? Are you going to choose to be like, no, I have the right to feel that way, and I have the right to walk that out and have a non-traditional and just walk down by myself? Or are you going to choose to honor him? And I think that's where it was. Like, that's, and I'm still in it.
Yeah.
And but I'm clear about, I'm gonna keep it 100 with myself.
Yeah.
Don't think that you're just like, oh, this is just facts. No. You're walking in pride, baby girl. So like, at least own it,
Yeah, I hate when it sneaks up on you like that. Like, you think that you're good.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not prideful.
Right.
You're about to go from being independent. How you spell independent?
I-N-D-E.
Hey,
Okay,
hey,
stop.
hey.
Oh, yes.
You about to go from being this independent boss lady, handling your own business, doing your thing for the longest, to now being a W-I-F-E, a wife.
I know.
To taking on
Lord.
somebody else's stuff, living with somebody else's stuff, how they do their thing. I ain't no imagine. I know the type of pride that will rise up.
Right?
Yeah, rise up. Like,
Yeah.
you leave your toothbrush right there all the time. Like, and then, okay, how do I go about this without sounding like I'm nagging?
Yeah.
Like,
Do you
all-
shave every day? And
Yeah.
is your hair? Yeah.
Oh, so have you started to think about like how
I have.
how you
have.
getting ready for that? Or even him? It's gonna be a whole new world. It's gonna be a whole new world for him as well.
I have desired to be married. I've wanted a man,
Waiting for
right?
the Boaz.
I've been
Come
waiting
on.
for like 20 years.
Yeah.
Baby, what we leave that here right there. Because I have been, so it's almost like I have desired this and I have prayed into this,
Yep.
and the Lord has truly
Honored.
blessed me and
Yeah.
honored me with a great man, with a man after his own heart, right?
He dope. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I just feel like probably one of the things that I am actively learning in this season is like, what are you going to focus on, right?
Mhm.
Like at this point, I have waited and waited and waited and waited for where I'm at now. So
Yeah.
this is answered prayer,
Mhm.
and so not that makes it like, oh, it's going to be perfect, but I
Yeah.
think it's a good anchoring.
Mm.
It's a good anchoring, and we've talked about it, because we're older. We're 41, 42. And so we've lived and we have done our own thing and we've paid our own bills, and I know how to make decisions, and like, and we've known each other for, oh God, almost 30 years. We've been
Right.
friends since we were 14, right?
Yeah.
And so he knows I am a strong woman in the best of ways, I like to think.
You are.
And so above all, I think we're prepared to like duke it out when we need to duke it out,
Yeah.
and like, be like when we need to do that, and do the sorries when we need to, but
It'd be great to just see the balance
Yeah.
of how you and him just kind of work that thing out in your new season, dude.
come on, it's gonna be good. I'm excited. I really am excited about it. So
And I will say, like this,
I was gonna ask you, I really was gonna say, can we
I'm
do
gonna
a
give it
second?
I'm gonna give it one more.
I'm praying tongues. Cool.
You're dumb.
Dumb.
Right? You're dumb. But I love